In the last video, we briefly looked at long division and polynomial long division to just give ourselves a refresher on how that works. Now we're going to talk about synthetic division, which is a quicker way of doing polynomial long division. The only thing is, though, is that synthetic division only works when we are dividing by a first degree polynomial. So something that looks like x plus or minus a number. If we have anything with higher powers of x, synthetic division will not work. Now, one thing to remember is that the property of division states that the dividend equals the quotient times the divisor plus the remainder. This is going to become very important at the end of this section when we talk about a couple theorems. So don't forget this fact right here. So let's talk about how we use synthetic division. So if we look at this, we're dividing 3x squared plus 2x minus 1 by x minus 2. So first of all, we see that our divisor, so this is the divisor right here, and this part is the dividend, but the divisor is linear. First degree, right? It's just x minus a number. So what we do is we put the opposite of the number. So since this is x minus 2, we put a positive 2. And we just make a little box. And I think the book sets this up more like so that it looks like division, but I learned it this way, so I'm going to do it this way. Then we write down the coefficients of every term in the dividend. So these numbers here are the coefficients in the dividend. Then we leave a space and we draw a line. The first thing we do is bring the 3 straight down. So that's number 1. The second thing we do is we multiply whatever's in our box by whatever coefficient we just brought straight down. So 2 times 3 is 6. We write that under the 2. So the answer goes, this is number 3, and that is our answer from step 2. Then we just add those two numbers together. So 2 plus 6 is 8, and then we repeat starting at step 2. So 2 times 8 is 16. We write our answer under the -1. And then we add the -1 and the 16. And we get a 15. So what do these numbers mean? Well, our dividend was degree 2. So our quotient will always be 1 less than the degree of the dividend. Sorry, that's a minus, not a -5. So our quotient in this case is degree 2 minus 1, which is 1. That means our first coefficient has an x to the first power. So the quotient here is 3x minus the next coefficient. We go down 1 in degree. So since we have an x here, this is a constant of 8 with no x attached. And then the remainder is 15. So if we were going to use the dividend equals quotient times divisor plus remainder, which is that thing I starred that is just above where the screen stops, we have 3x squared plus 2x minus 1 equals x minus 2, quotient, 3x minus 8, which is our quotient, times the divisor, x minus 2, plus the remainder. So let's try another one. This time without all the extra writing everywhere. So let's just do the synthetic division on x plus 2x to the 5th plus 5x to the 4th minus 2x cubed plus 2x squared minus 2x plus 3 divided by x plus 3. So our divisor is x plus 3. That means we put a -3 in our box. And now we write down all the coefficients. So 2, 5, -2, 2, -2, and 3. Draw our line. Remember, we start by bringing down the first coefficient. So we bring it down, then we multiply, and put the answer under the next coefficient, and then we add. Then we multiply and add. And then we get into a little rhythm. Multiply, add, multiply, add, multiply, add. So remember, we started with a degree 5. So our quotient is degree 5 minus 1, which is 4. So our quotient is actually 2x to the 4th minus x cubed plus x squared minus x plus 1 with a remainder of 0. Or if we write this in that same form, the dividend, 2x to the 5th plus 5x to the 4th minus 2x cubed plus 2x squared minus 2x plus 3 equals the quotient times the divisor plus the remainder. Okay, we'll pick up with some more examples in the next video.